Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Rikah, Kadash. Now, when you're looking at Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12, and it's talking about we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Now, verse 12 is very significant because people want to go into this verse and say, oh, because it says flesh and blood, it's not talking about people. And it's talking about spirits. And see, that's contrary to the doctrine of the Bible. Because we know who was wrestling. Let's go to the first wrestle. That's the spirit. Because I didn't even plan to grab this verse. But let's go to the first wrestle. And show you it's bigger than what they thinking it is. Let's hit the first wrestle. Genesis 25 and 22. It says here, and the children struggled together within her. You can say wrestle. Together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And so these two twins were struggling inside of Rebecca. And this is what this verse is talking about in Ephesians. It's saying these two nations are going to be struggling. But this is an Israelite writing this. And so he's saying, we as the Israelites, we wrestle not against flesh and blood. It's bigger than flesh and blood, see? That's pretty much what he's saying. It's bigger than a physical fight. You see, we can't, it's not going to be no, we had a fight and we battled. Or like in, what you call it, 1 Samuel chapter 15, where he destroyed a little small section of Amalek, and then, you know, it's going to be over. It's bigger than that, because it's never going to be over. This struggle ain't going to be over. You see? It's only one thing that's going to be over, and that's what the struggle is about. We struggling for that thing, and that's what he's saying. He's saying it's not a flesh and blood struggle where we just going to fight the people. It's bigger than that. It's against principalities. Now, principalities goes back to the state, the government, the authorities. And then you can look up all the Google definition. You can go into the Greek, and the Greek gonna tell you a magistrate, they make laws. They the lawmakers. That's what that word go back to. You see, but they see Christianity wanted to put this devil stuff in there, because the verse above that is talking about stand the wiles of the devil. But see, the devil is the principalities. The devil is the one who controlling the thing. And it says the powers and against the rulers. See, against the powers, who got the power? Let's see who got the power, see, that's what people don't understand. When these two twins was wrestling, it didn't end there. They came out, they was born, and they was given blessings. One was given a blessing to rule his brethren, and then the other one heard the blessing that he was given, and he cried for a blessing. So who cried for the blessing? Let's get Genesis 27:28. And Esau said unto his father, Have thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness or the richness of the earth, and of the dew of the heaven from above. Verse 40. And by thy sword thou shalt live. Okay, now we getting somewhere. So Esau's blessing was going to be to rule by the sword. Now, when you go to Revelation chapter 6, it tells you about that sword. It tells you about the sword, but it gives you a word that's going to give you the understanding of this. Ephesians 6:12. It say in Revelation chapter 6 verse 4, and there went out another horse that was red. Now, when you jump back to Genesis 25, what was Esau? Esau, it says Genesis 25:25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau. So he was going to rule by the sword, and he was going to live by the sword. That was going to be his blessing. So when you get to Revelation 6, he's saying there came another horse or power that was red. See, red like Esau. And power was given unto him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they shall kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So power was given unto him, and a great sword was given unto him. This power that was red, Esau, Edom. Now, when you look at Britain, Great Britain and America, they on the same page. But guess what? Esau, Edom, Mount Seir. They went from Mount Seir, then they went to Greece and Rome. You see? And now they went from Great Britain, then they went to the United States of America, Washington, D.C., the White House. You see? That's Esau. Esau rulership. So when you go back to Ephesians 6:12, it's an easy operation to understand what he's talking about. He say, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, because he really wanted to talk about these principalities, these government, this rulership of Esau. See, Esau's principality. Esau is the prince that's ruling the state, and the state is all of the world. Then he say powers. Esau is his power against rulers of the darkness. What is Esau? Esau is the darn darkness. Let's go to Habakkuk. Let's get Habakkuk, because he is the darkness. He is darkness, and he is the confusion on the earth. Let me get Habakkuk real quick. Because so Esau is the darkness. Let's see here. Where is it? Because it talks about Esau. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 5. It say, yeah, also because he transgresses with wine. How did he transgress with wine? Because this dragon is going to tell you a bold-faced lie every time. He going to give you pretty much a bold-faced lie. And so you going to be in darkness, man. You're not going to be able to understand what's going on with this dragon. He going to tell you a bold-faced lie, and you ain't going to know what the heck going on. And see, the note Habakkuk is talking about the Edomites in chapter 3. It started you off and tell you in the third verse of chapter 3 in Habakkuk that God came from Edom. So he was talking about Edomites. Same thing with chapter 12, it says the darkness of this world, who's ruling the world? These Edomites, against spiritual wickedness in high places, because the lies, they're ruling by the wine that they giving out. See, that's how they ruling. They keeping everybody in darkness. That's why you look at Isaiah 60, it say the whole world is in darkness, gross darkness, because Esau is ruling the world. And see, when you go to Job, it tells you. Let's get Job and then go back to Ephesians. Job chapter 9, it says the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And see, we gonna find out who is the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges. When he covers something, you pretty much put it in darkness. You covered the face of the judges. So you done covered their face and hid their identity, blinded them to what was going on. Therefore, if not, where and who is he? Who is the wicked who have covered the faces of the judges, who blinded the judges on the earth, the Israelites? Who is this man? Okay, now when you go back to Ephesians chapter 6 and you look at verse 16, it say above all. See, when you dealing with this wrestle, above all, take you putting on the armor of God. He said, above everything that you do, take the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. You see, the wicked is what the conversation is about, man. It's not about no spiritual situation where you fighting spirits. A spiritual war. You fighting spirits. I'm fighting this spirit that's trying to harass me and possess my body and cause me to have into all these problems. No, man. Ain't got nothing to do with you fighting a spirit. It's not you fighting no spirit, man. This is a specific situation where you is going against the principalities, the government, the state. You see, and it ain't but one government that count. That's the so-called Illuminati, the elite bankers, the ones that control the world, the power, the one who have the power to kill. As it says in Ecclesiastes, Sirach, he got the power to kill. And in Revelation 6, he was given the power and a great sword to kill. That goes back to Genesis 27:40. Esau was given the blessing to live by the sword, man. It has nothing to do with some angel that's against you and you fighting against the angel. You fighting against a group of angels. So that's what principality is talking about, a group. See, it's a state, it's a group of people that you're dealing with. Let me get principalities, put it on the screen. Now when you go into the blue letter, it's going to say a magistrate. And look at what a magistrate is. It says a magistrate is a person who lays down the law. If that ain't Esau either. A judge or other civil authority who conducts a court. Throw your behind in jail. Magistrate goes back to the Latin magistratus, meaning administrator. Who is administrating not the universe, but the whole world? The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. The wicked is the administrator. Lawmakers and judges must have the role of making and changing the laws. Now, who was known to change the law? Change time and law. Daniel 7. Let's get Daniel 7 to let you know this was prophesied that Esau, when he come out of the bottomless pit, See, he was going to be deceiving. And the main way he going to deceive people is he going to change the laws of God. And they going to go with it. Because he got the power to do so. Here we go. Daniel 7:25. It say, and he shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High. He gonna wear out the Israelites, work they behind to death, and deceive they behind. And they shall be given into his hand until a time and a dividing of time. See, that's what goes back to Revelation 12. That the seed of the woman is going to be given to the going to the wilderness, and the dragon, these dragons who changing these laws, speaking high and mighty against the Most High, they gonna have the Israelites there in the wilderness a time and dividing of time. Same thing with Revelation 11 verse 11. After 3 days and a half, we gonna wake up and see that this man done changed the laws, man. You know, he done changed the time and the law. And so that's who we fighting against, man. We not fighting against no freaking angels, man. The angels doing what God tells them to do. They in the spirit world, and God control everything in the spirit world. He only let it be a wrestling and a war on earth. See, it's never been a war in the realm where God is dwelling at. That's a lie that these Edomites tell. Now, where we at? Now, when you go into that word, into the blue letter, it say principality, rule, the rule of Esau, magistracy, and we already know what these Edomites gonna put, but they put, that go the Greek word, and it got power, rule, magistrate, chief. Who the chief? Who is the chief of the world? And see, you see where they put the angels and demons, because that's what they want to go with. They want to tell you that, no, the white man ain't the rule of the world. We don't rule the world. It's the devil. See, they want to put everything on the devil. We didn't do nothing wicked. It's the devil doing the wickedness. See, they want to hide behind this fairy tale devil, when they are the devil. They are the deceiver, telling all the lies, changing all the laws, because they got control of the laws. And they deceiving people. You see, and they got the power to kill with the sword. They killing each other. We ain't had no war with each other like that on that scale. They got World War I, World War II, the Civil War. They warring with other people. They the main people around here going to war, because they got the sword. The great sword was given to them. The guns. They do all the producing of the guns. See, ain't nobody around here got producing guns and making guns but Esau, Edom. They the main one that's making these weapons. That's why they got the best weapons, and everybody buying from him. Esau, Edom. So yeah, these other Israelites, they still stuck in Christianity. They can't get that Christianity lie off them. There's no kind of angel out there that you fighting against. He fighting against you and you wrestling him. Ain't no wrestling, no angel, no group of angels. When you go into Matthew or Luke, and it's talking about when a man backslide, 7 other spirits worse than him go back with him. Now, you talking about when somebody get involved in wrongdoing, the Most High send a messenger for your behind. He ain't sending it ain't the devil or some kind of deceiving angel that's on God's bad side, like these Christians say. It ain't some Satan an adversary of God, angel, an angel that's adversary to God. No, he ain't no adversary. Let's get that in Proverbs, man, because it just break the whole situation down so beautifully. Let's get Proverbs. Proverbs, let's see, 17:11. There we go. See, when you break the law, this is what happened. An evil man seeketh only rebellion. So he rebelling. He rebelling against the laws of God. Therefore, a cruel messenger shall be sent against him. So this is what's going on. This man just rebelled against God, and God say rebellion is like witchcraft. That's a death penalty. So he sent one of his angels to pay you a visit. And the angel can do whatever he want to do to you because you done messed up. And so when a man return back to his vomit, he gonna send more angels on your behind. 7 more. Worse than the one he sent the first time. You see? So what this got to do with some darn wicked angel out here trying to do something to you when God got your back? What he said, if God be for us, who can be against us? Ain't nobody gonna be against us. No angel out there trying to trick us, trying to do anything, trying to influence us. They ain't trying to do nothing if God is with us and for us. So that's that Christianity, man. People need to get that Christianity out of their mind because that's a bold-faced lie. That's Esau in his kingdom trying to hide himself. Now let's get that. I'm gonna end it on that because it's not getting in their head. They keep repeating the same stuff, and it's just ridiculous. We all know this man trying to hide himself, and he using a so-called a fairy tale wicked angel out here doing something God didn't tell him to do. Jeremiah 49:10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places, and he shall not be able to hide himself. The man trying to hide. He trying to hide, and he it's a devil out there. This is Satan. Satan the devil. Him and his angels out here trying to cause us to do wickedness, and that's a bold-faced lie. He the one changing the laws, telling us not to go by the laws. The law is done away with. Christianity. You can do whatever you want, and God will forgive you. See, that's the crap. He the one is the devil, man. He is the deceiver. But I'm going to leave it there because I could talk about Esau all day. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Kaket Dash. Double honors to the elders pushing the truth worldwide. Peace of the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.